Hi, this is Lisa Sandoval, Associate Broker with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Arizona Properties, and this is part 3 about myths about iBuyers. So the biggest myth that they're perpetrating is that this is all for your convenience. So here are 5 things that we're going to address. Number 1, most iBuyers say that you don't have to make any repairs on your properties. Well, this is the same with a traditional sale. All sales are negotiable. But in fact, with iBuyers, just because you don't have to make the repairs doesn't mean that you don't have to pay for them. Oftentimes, an iBuyer is going to ask for a credit on the settlement statement to cover any repairs that are going to be necessary on your property. In this case, a traditional sale would actually be less expensive because you may not have to pay for those repairs at all. It's going to be negotiable between the buyer and the seller. So item number 2, you can move when you want to. Again, this is the same with a traditional sale. If you have a qualified real estate professional working in your corner, you're going to be able to negotiate a date to move that's convenient for both you and the buyer. Number 3, they'll pay for your local move. Well, if you watched parts 1 and 2, where I showed you how much money you're leaving on the table, you could hire a whole fraternity of college guys to come move you for the amount of money that you're leaving on the table by selling to this iBuyer. So don't worry about this. Number 4, no need to sweeten the deal. They like to talk about hidden fees in a traditional sale, where you might have to quote unquote sweeten the deal by offering a closing cost concession to your buyer. Well, in fact, in Maricopa County, only about 25% of listings offer a closing cost concession to the buyer. Now, this does depend on what part of the valley you're in and the price range. That amount could be higher or lower, but that's typically the average, and it is also negotiable. You do not have to offer this. Last but not least, they say that you don't have to show your property. Now, this one is the only one that I can somewhat agree with. If you are working the night shift and you have 11 dogs and kids and the thought of getting your house ready for a showing just leaves a pit in your stomach, you can certainly sell to an iBuyer. But if you are working with a qualified real estate professional who has been in the business more than 5 minutes, they have a pocket full of investors and wholesalers who are willing to come in and make you a cash offer on your house just the same as this iBuyer would. So don't be fooled by the narrative. Come talk to me or your favorite real estate professional. We are always here for you, just like we always have been and always will be. Have a great day, and call me if you need anything.